The Secret Life and Tragic Ending of Sean Combs. Sean Combs, widely known as Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, or simply Diddy, is one of the most influential figures in the history of hip-hop and entertainment. Born on November 4, 1969, in Harlem, New York, Sean John Combs rose from humble beginnings to become a billionaire mogul, recognized not only for his musical achievements but also for his contributions as an entrepreneur, producer, actor, and fashion designer. His story is one of resilience, vision, and an unyielding determination to succeed. Raised in Mount Vernon, New York, Sean Combs experienced hardship early in life. His father, Melvin Combs, was killed when Sean was just 2 years old, leaving his mother, Janice, to raise him and his sister alone. Despite the tragedy, his mother worked hard to ensure he received a solid education, which laid the foundation for his future success. From a young age, Sean displayed a keen entrepreneurial spirit and an interest in the entertainment world. He attended Howard University, where he studied business for 2 years before leaving to pursue a career in the music industry. Although he didn't complete his degree at Howard, the university would later honor him with an honorary doctorate for his accomplishments. Combs' entry into the music business came when he worked as an intern at Uptown Records in New York City. His work ethic, creativity, and keen eye for talent quickly caught the attention of executives, leading him to become one of the youngest talent directors in the business. During his time at Uptown, he was instrumental in the success of artists like Mary J. Blige and Jodeci, shaping the sound of 1990s R&B. However, Combs' tenure at Uptown ended when he was abruptly fired in 1993. Undeterred, he seized this setback as an opportunity to start his own record label, Bad Boy Entertainment. This decision would prove to be a pivotal moment in his career, as Bad Boy became one of the most successful labels in hip-hop history, launching the careers of iconic artists such as the Notorious B.I.G., Faith Evans, and 112. Bad Boy Records revolutionized hip-hop and R&B during the 1990s and early 2000s. Combs, as both a producer and businessman, had an uncanny ability to identify and nurture talent. Under his leadership, the label produced a string of hit albums and singles that dominated the charts. The success of the Notorious B.I.G.'s albums Ready to Die and Life After Death catapulted Bad Boy to the forefront of the music industry. Combs himself became a household name, thanks to his work as a producer and his feature on hits like Mo Money Mo Problems and Can't Nobody Hold Me Down. In 1997, following the tragic death of the Notorious B.I.G., Combs released his debut album No Way Out, which included the Grammy-winning single I'll Be Missing You. The song, a tribute to Biggie, became a global anthem of mourning and resilience. It was a defining moment for Combs, demonstrating not only his musical talent but also his ability to transform personal tragedy into artistic expression. While Sean Combs is primarily known for his contributions to music, his entrepreneurial ventures have extended far beyond the industry. He founded Sean John, a successful clothing line, in 1998. Sean John became a staple in urban fashion, and its popularity led to Combs winning the Council of Fashion Designers of America (CFDA) award for Menswear Designer of the Year in 2004. The brand's influence was immense, reshaping how hip-hop culture intersected with the world of high fashion. Beyond fashion, Combs expanded into various industries, including spirits, with his partnership in Ciroc Vodka. His involvement with the Ciroc brand turned it into a global success, further cementing his reputation as a savvy businessman. He also ventured into media, launching Revolt TV, a music-focused television network, in 2013. Revolt has become a platform for young creatives and a space for cultural conversations in the hip-hop community. Additionally, Combs has made significant strides in the world of philanthropy. He has been an advocate for education, establishing the Capital Preparatory Harlem Charter School, providing underserved youth with access to high-quality education. He has also been involved in various charitable efforts, supporting causes related to social justice, youth empowerment, and poverty alleviation. Sean Combs' talents aren't confined to music and business. Over the years, he has explored acting, making his mark in film and television. He appeared in films such as Monsters Ball, 2001, and Get Him to the Greek, 2010, showcasing his versatility as a performer. He also produced the highly successful TV movie A Raisin in the Sundae, 2008, in which he played the lead role. His production of the film earned him critical acclaim and demonstrated his capacity to excel in multiple aspects of the entertainment industry. Sean Diddy Combs, an icon in the music industry and a cultural powerhouse, has always been a subject of intrigue and controversy. While he built a career as one of the most influential figures in hip-hop, his public persona is now shadowed by a series of legal battles and scandalous allegations. These revelations have brought to light a much darker side of Combs, one that many never anticipated. The allegations against him, which began surfacing in 2024, have raised questions about his actions, connections, and the extent to which the people surrounding him may have been involved in a series of nefarious activities. What was once whispered in the shadows is now making its way into public view, painting a tragic picture of a once celebrated mogul. On March 4, 2024, music producer Rodney Lil Rod Jones, who had already made headlines by suing Combs for sexual assault, escalated the legal battle with new accusations. He filed an additional lawsuit, not only targeting Combs but also his son, Justin. Jones alleged that both father and son were involved in a massive cover-up related to a shooting at Combs's Chalice recording studio in Los Angeles in September 2022. The incident took place during a writers' and producers' camp, a gathering intended to foster creativity and collaboration within the music industry. However, the event allegedly ended in violence, with a 30-year-old man being shot under circumstances that remain unclear. According to Jones, Combs and his son conspired to bury any connection they might have had to the shooting. The lawsuit suggests that powerful figures, like Combs, used their influence and resources to ensure the incident stayed out of the public eye, perpetuating a cycle of impunity and lawlessness. This lawsuit sent shockwaves through the entertainment world. For many, it was the first indication that Combs's empire, often glamorized for its opulence and star-studded events, was built on a foundation of secrecy and criminal activity. It also raised troubling questions about Justin Combs' role, pulling him into the fray and suggesting that the alleged misconduct extended beyond Combs himself, potentially implicating his inner circle, including family members. On March 25, 2024, the drama surrounding Combs deepened when Brendan Paul, a former Syracuse University basketball player and close associate of Combs, was arrested at Opa-locka Airport in Miami-Dade County, Florida. Paul faced charges of cocaine and controlled substance possession. Although he was released the following day after posting a modest $2,500 bond, his connection to Combs raised further suspicions. Rodney Lil Rod Jones, in his court documents, accused Paul of being Combs's drug mule. These allegations hinted at an underground operation where Paul supposedly transported drugs on Combs' behalf, casting the music mogul's empire in a far darker light. The notion that Combs was involved in drug trafficking shocked many who had admired his meteoric rise from humble beginnings to billionaire status. But for critics, this arrest further corroborated suspicions that Combs' wealth and influence were tied to illicit activities. The story took an even more dramatic turn when, on the same day as Paul's arrest, March 25, 2024, properties linked to Combs in Los Angeles, New York, and Miami were raided by the Department of Homeland Security. Using a Southern District of New York search warrant, federal agents seized electronic devices and computers as part of an ongoing investigation. The details of this investigation were initially kept under wraps, but the involvement of federal authorities signaled that Combs' alleged criminal activities extended beyond mere accusations of sexual misconduct. The raids suggested the possibility of larger, more organized criminal operations involving money laundering, drug trafficking, and other offenses. With the federal government's involvement, the stakes were raised significantly, and Combs found himself entangled in an increasingly complex web of legal troubles. Just 2 days later, on March 27, 2024, USA Today obtained documents related to an amended lawsuit from Rodney Lil Rod Jones. The revised suit accused Combs of paying sex workers and maintaining a circle of women who allegedly engaged in illicit activities at his parties. Actor Cuba Gooding Jr. was also named as a co-defendant in this lawsuit, adding another layer of celebrity intrigue to the unfolding scandal. Although no charges were brought against other famous figures, the lawsuit implied that Combs had used his connections with high-profile celebrities, including Prince Harry, to draw guests to his lavish gatherings. These parties, often attended by Hollywood's elite, were now being painted in a sinister light, places where exploitative and illegal activities took place behind closed doors. As the legal battles mounted, Combs faced new lawsuits accusing him of heinous crimes. On May 23, 2024, a former New York Fashion Institute of Technology student, April Lamprose, filed a lawsuit against Combs. Lamprose claimed that Combs had sexually assaulted her on 4 separate occasions between the mid-1990s and early 2000s. Her lawsuit not only detailed these specific instances of sexual assault but also accused Combs of assault, battery, and the negligent infliction of emotional distress. Additionally, she cited the Victims of Gender-Motivated Violence Protection Act, a law designed to protect individuals from gender-based violence. In July 2024, former adult actress Adria English also filed a lawsuit, claiming that Combs had coerced her into sex work, essentially sex trafficking her during his infamous Labor Day white parties. These events, known for their exclusivity and celebrity attendance, were now being scrutinized for their darker undercurrents. The lawsuit alleged that Combs had exploited English and other women, forcing them into degrading situations under the guise of glamorous entertainment. The mounting legal pressure culminated on September 16, 2024, when Combs was arrested by U.S. Homeland Security agents in Manhattan. A grand jury had indicted him on charges of sex trafficking and racketeering, marking a significant shift in the trajectory of his life and career. On September 17, during his first court appearance at a federal courthouse in Manhattan, Combs pled not guilty to the charges. Despite his legal team offering a staggering $50 million bond, U.S. Magistrate Judge Robin Tarnowski denied his bail, citing concerns over witness intimidation. Just a day later, Judge Andrew L. Carter Jr. reaffirmed the decision, keeping Combs behind bars at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn. The gravity of the charges, combined with the potential for Combs to use his wealth and influence to interfere with the case, made it clear that the courts saw him as a significant threat. Even as Combs sat in jail, the accusations against him continued to grow. On September 24, 2024, a woman filed a lawsuit accusing Combs and his head of security of drugging, binding, and raping her in 2001 when she was just 25 years old. The harrowing details of this lawsuit added another layer to the already overwhelming number of allegations against him. The Washington Post reported that, at the time of his arrest, abuse allegations against Combs dated back to as early as 2008, raising questions about how long his alleged behavior had gone unnoticed or unchallenged by the authorities and the entertainment industry. Sean Combs, once revered for his contributions to music and pop culture, now faces a downfall of tragic proportions. His alleged crimes, ranging from sexual misconduct to drug trafficking and organized criminal activity, have shattered his public image. What once seemed like a story of success and triumph over adversity has transformed into a cautionary tale of power, privilege, and unchecked corruption. Whether these accusations lead to convictions or further revelations remains to be seen, but one thing is clear: the life of Sean Combs, as the world knew it, will never be the same again.